What's good, mind speakers? So I'm back finally with another Zodiac video. The last one was dragging your Zodiac signs, which all the comments, I always get comments on that video that are like, wow, this hurt my feelings, or wow, that's how you really feel. And it's like, okay, you clicked on a video that said dragging your Zodiac signs. Dragging, as if I was supposed to get you the fuck up out of here. Duh. But now, of course, I'm going to do my favorite thing about your specific Zodiac sign, since I keep getting the same old comments. Okay, it's fine. Here's something nice. I'm gonna try my best to say nice things. I'm gonna try really hard for some of you. Now, as usual, your sun sign is not enough, so don't just think you're a Libra, don't just think you're a Gemini, don't just think you're a Pisces. You have a sun sign, a moon sign, a Venus sign, and a rising sign. Go Google what those mean. I don't feel like going over that again. I think I did it in the first video, but it's important for you to know your birth chart because you are encompassing more than one sign at a time. Don't be like the people commenting on the other video saying, this isn't true. I feel more like a Cancer. You might have a Cancer moon, or a Cancer Venus, or a Cancer rising. You know, I don't predict that. That's the planets. So go figure that out first and then come in and receive this good information. So without further ado, let's get into my favorite thing about each one of your Zodiac signs. Now, we ended with Pisces last time, so this time we're gonna start with Pisces and go back around. My favorite thing about Pisces are you guys live in a world of emotional extremes. Like, I know that last video, a lot of people were upset that I said you guys are super emotional, and you guys usually express that through like sadness is the most popular one, but no, when Pisces are happy, they are extremely happy. Like a Pisces laugh, a Pisces giggle, Pisces just feel everything times 12. So yeah, they may get really sad, but they also get really happy and really excited. And my other favorite thing about Pisces are y'all don't get your credit for being rude. And I'm a Gemini, so rude really isn't an issue for me. I think it's pretty funny. Sometimes you guys can be straight to the point and really trite and lack couth. And yeah, sure, if you're on the receiving end of that, it might suck, but to me, it's pretty funny. So I love that about Pisces. Next up is Aquarius, which let me try my best to say something nice about Aquarius. What's my favorite thing about an Aquarius? My favorite thing about an Aquarius is y'all brains move a mile a minute. And once again, I'm a Gemini, and my brain also moves a mile a minute. Me and my childhood best friend, we can be having 4 conversations at once. He can be texting me in one conversation, we can be on Twitter having another conversation, we can be on Instagram having another conversation, and if somehow I'm busy and I can't answer my phone, he will have started 3 different conversations in each separate DM, and I can't really respond because he's already over it. Like, y'all just keep it going, keep it moving, keep it pushing. And it may be a lot, but it is entertaining because you really can't sweat the small stuff because y'all are just over shit. So I love that about Aquariuses. My favorite thing about Capricorns, my best friend is a Capricorn. I will genuinely say I love to weigh out all like aspects of a decision. I'm not a bad decision maker, I'm just a very cautious decision maker. But once I make my decision, I'll be like, like, is that right? That's not a Capricorn. A Capricorn will make their decision and make their decision and stand in it. Capricorns are very good at making up their minds. Once that mind is made up, that mind is made up, like big up, like up. They don't care. Once they do it, they know they made the right decision for them. They have a very keen internal sense of direction. And I love that about Capricorns. My favorite thing about Sagittarius is, we love a Sag. I'm also a Sag rising, so, you know. My favorite thing about Sages are, Sages make amazing friends. Like, if you're a Sag, you are a loyal friend. Like, you will protect your friends. You don't put up with shit for your friends. You are very protective over your friends. Now, I am trying my best to learn how to be nice to friends of my friends who are not necessarily my friends, but really I don't do unauthorized company. I mean, that's just who I am. So I don't know if I could trust you just because, you know, this person trusts you don't mean I do. But that is a Sag trait. Sages are very like, they like their circle and they carefully curate their circles and they ain't really messing with, you know, stragglers. Another thing Sages will do with their friends are, you hold them to task. You can't be the type of friend that like constantly asks for advice and says one thing and then does another, because Sag is the type of friend that's gonna call you out. Sages are not having it. They don't bullshit when it comes to their friends' well-being, and they're gonna give you the real. So that's my favorite thing. If you have a Sag friend, you know you got somebody in your corner, man. Sages are really cool. My favorite thing about a Scorpio, if you watched my first video, you already know how I feel about Scorpios. Me and Scorpios, somehow I always attract Scorpio energy. like on the low key. Like if I'm like friends with you, you're probably low key like a Scorpio rising or a Scorpio moon on like the Lilo, which is really fucking stupid because I can't stand Scorpios, but I always seem to attract their energy. My favorite thing about Scorpios are really deep. And it's not always like an emotional depth. Like that's the thing that I always want to do because it's really not. But when I say deep, I mean there's always a deeper meaning to talk about with the Scorpio. There's always something behind something to talk about with the Scorpio. Scorpios are finders, they're diggers. They love a deep dive. They love a, you know what I mean? They love that. And I love that depth about a Scorpio is because nothing is ever just cool or like fine. Like no, because that's not enough for me. I love to keep talking and keep talking about it and keep digging. And Scorpios love to do that too with things. Except for when you're doing that about my feelings because I get out of my chest cavity, please. Oh, Libras, Libras. My best friends are Libras. Vera, I love you so much. My heart, my queen. Libras are tricky because, you know, I said before Libras are fake. And I agree, I still do. But my favorite things about Libras are that Libras are very compassionate. Even if someone is getting like big dragged and deserves it, a Libra will not allow for someone to be or feel alone. If you have a Libra in your life, you will always have that Libra. A Libra will never leave you alone. Which is like Cardi B, she's a Libra, and Offset's whatever he is. But when the world turned on Offset after he got caught cheating, it's almost like Cardi was like, wait a minute now, y'all aren't gonna drag him, because that's a Libra trait. Libras don't allow for people to be and feel alone. They don't want that, especially people that they loved or love. Regardless, they just aren't really going to allow, you know, you to be alone. Libras are very good with that, with their emotional intelligence. So I guess Libras do have something good about them, even though like sometimes you just do need to leave somebody alone and pick my side. I'm kidding. But also my favorite thing about Libras is even though they're really nice, Libras love a good laugh at other people's expense. They're very nice, but they're still an air sign and they love to shoot the shit and they completely will get into like the game of just roasting somebody. It's fucking fun. They love to laugh and they love to laugh at other people. And so do I, so. Love Libras. Oh, Virgos. I have a very complicated relationship with Virgos because to me, Virgos are just like diet Tauruses and I just can't. But Beyonce and Michael Jackson are both Virgos and they will never let you forget that. So you kind of do have to put respect on Virgos' names. But one thing I can say about Virgos that I do appreciate is they don't beat around any bush. Fuck the bush. They will dig the bush up, burn the bush, ship it to Guam, drown the bush, put the bush in a wood chipper. They don't beat around the bush. They don't care about the bush. They will jump the bush. They fuck the bush. They don't care about the bush. Virgos get to the point, period. You don't have to worry about small talk with a Virgo, and you don't have to worry about like the emotional repercussions of just being like, hey, I need a favor, or hey X, or hey Y, because a Virgo is just gonna give it up. Like they don't want to do the small talk. And I love that because I'm allergic to A, small talk, and B, wasting time. It kind of reminds me of Beyonce in Life is But a Dream if you watch that. She was going through tour rehearsals and like things were just fucked up and she was just like, honestly, I don't have time to be nice right now. I'm sorry. This needs to be fixed. I don't have time to worry about being kind or being nice. Fix it. And that's very Virgos. They don't have time all the time to be like, okay, well, I really like this. And no, fix it. Leos, another canceled sign in my book, but like not really because my mom's a Leo and I will forever love Leos, even though... Anyway, one thing I can say about Leos that keeps me coming back is Leos are always fine. It's just something like Leos are always bad. And it's not even always like a physical thing because I'm sure there are some pretty crusty Leos out there. That's not what I'm saying. It's just a confidence, it's a radiance that a Leo will emote that will just kind of make you feel like, what is she on over there? I want to be over there. Like I love Leo energy that way. Even though don't let the confidence fool you, it's an act. Leos can secretly be very insecure even though they're giving you all that. They just want you to think that they're the baddest so they know how to fake it till you make it. That's a Leo thing. But my favorite thing besides Leos being gorgeous and having great energy, Leos are optimistic. They really are. Like, and I am a pessimist, but my mom is a Leo. And there have been times where I haven't believed and like I will, you know, just give up or like expect the worst just to lower my disappointment. And my mom's not like that. She's like, have hope, pick it up, try more, try something else, let's do it. And it almost feels like to a fault because Leos are kind of delusional and counter reality, but it's a beautiful thing to see Leo optimism at work. Because when it does pay off, they're gonna let you know, see, I told you, I told you. So I do love that about Leos. You're very optimistic energy. Cancers, the other half of me. I am a Gemini Cancer cusp, period. And what I say right now was on Period! There is no love like Cancer love. Cancer's love from a place of sacrifice. I swear Jesus Christ himself would have been a Cancer. It's just such a beautiful care and concern that Cancers have for the people that they love and that love them. And they do it to the point of where they're just so stupid. Even when they know better, they will completely forego their well-being and just give and just do. It's just so pure. Cancers are very pure in that way. I love a Cancer. But Cancers need to look out for themselves when they look out for other people. But Cancer love is the best love. And Cancers are also very intuitive. If you have a Cancer in your squad, listen to the Cancer. Because Cancers will feel things, especially about other people. And a Cancer might be like, I don't like her. I don't like him. Nah, don't fuck with him. Don't fuck with her. And may not know why, but there will be a reason down the road. They're very intuitive. So if a Cancer friend out of the blue warns you like, I wouldn't do that, and you do it and get burned, told you so. Geminis, the best sign. Sorry, don't want to hear you complaining. I can hear you screaming through the camera right now, and I don't care why, because this is my channel. Geminis, gang gang. My favorite thing about Geminis are you're non-judgmental. And when I say judgmental, it doesn't mean that you don't have thoughts. It doesn't mean that you don't think this is kind of weird. But a Gemini thought can kind of be, this is weird. I kind of like it. Geminis want to understand things. So it's like anything that can be on the fringe of society that people might think are weird, you could probably get it past a Gemini, because Geminis love interesting people. And they love interesting things. They just want to learn. So Geminis are really cool in that way. They don't get their credit for being very accepting people. But also, my favorite thing about Geminis is your duality. You are very multiplicitous in your ways, and it doesn't necessarily mean that there's two people the way that people say, but no, Geminis are just very eclectic in that way. So a lot of people think of Geminis as life of the party, and like they're always Donnie from the Wild Thornberries bouncing off the walls like, and they're not. A lot of Geminis, when they get home, they just have clean spaces. They just like to chill, like to watch movies, like to listen to music. Like there's two types of Geminis. There are people who encompass both. There are Geminis who like to be the life of the party, and then you're completely missing the cool, artistic, smooth Gemini who just sits in his room and listens to music, and that's very cool. So Geminis are very eclectic. You have to get to know all sides of a Gemini and not just think that there's two different people, because there's not. It's just, we're all one. Tauruses, both of my siblings are Tauruses, and I'm a Gemini. Yes, my life has been rough. I am looking for a therapist. But my favorite thing about Tauruses, if you love food, Tauruses got you. Like if you are ever like just real hungry, because you know me, I'm hungry. I love chicken wings and sandwiches and steaks and chips and bodega snacks. That's me. I'm that one. I love to indulge. And Tauruses always know the best places to go. I'm saying Tauruses, if you're looking for a birthday dinner, a Taurus will tell you. If you're looking for the best resort, a Taurus will tell you. If you're looking for anything that has to do with just comfort and luxury, look at a Taurus, and a Taurus will just let you know. That's my favorite thing about Tauruses, is they know how to have a good time and they know how to relax. They really know how to relax. And last but not least is Aries. Yeah, you, Aries, you. I don't really bang with y'all, but you. My favorite thing about an Aries is you can disagree with an Aries, and if you can get past an Aries initial being, you know, fighting, because they love to scream, because ain't nobody scared of y'all. Please, it's just that fire sign shit. If you can get an Aries to the point of where they're not angry and you engage in conversation, y'all can agree to disagree and piece it up and move on. Like, Aries will forgive and forget. They're not gonna hang on your every word or really hold big grudges. They just kind of move on. But also, you know, when you're the one doing the wrong, it's easy to do. But that's not the point. They will forgive and forget and move on, but they also don't want to keep going back over shit. They do not want to do that. So yeah, your Aries friend may forgive and forget after they hit you with a gang of draw fours, Ayana. They may want to forgive and forget, but I don't. Ayana hit me with mad draw. I was about to win Uno freshman year, and Ayana hit me with like 4 draw fours right before right before I was gonna win. I had called Uno and everything, and she really fucked me up, and I'm still mad at you. See, she wanted to forgive and forget, but I'm a Gemini, I'm not. And she's been trying to get me to get over that because it's been like, what, 8 years, but I ain't over it yet. That could be 2011 all at once. I'm on you forever. Gemini, Cancer versus Aries. See how that goes? Anyway, y'all, thank you guys so much for the support on my last Zodiac video. It'll be linked to you after this video finishes if you have not seen it. Make sure you like and subscribe and let me know what other type of Zodiac videos you guys want. I do love astrology. This is all stuff that I do for fun. This, if it's not factual, sorry, this is my opinion, but if it is, dope. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If not, suck a dick, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Deuce. You know how Beyonce comes out of the stage and she'll just stand there with the fan on her for 10 minutes and everyone screams? That's how you feel like your existence is. But let me let you in on a little secret. That's not the case.
Beyonce, sweetie, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that an ugly ass bitch like this would even